Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Paradise Killer. Last time we left off, we kind of got an introduction to what's going on here, and I kind of ran over this save point just to make sure I got there on time. And we walked right past this character. Hello. Hi Shinji. A moment of your time. What now?
I hate demons.
Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? What now? I understand you've got a lot on your plate. Mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you, I really do.
Don't test me.
Skip to the end. You know, the blood crystals, that currency you guys are so precious about. I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving. I'm not gonna correct them. I know what they did. Go on. Where is this going? I redistributed the wealth. Ah, fun. Who to? Not who, but where. I've scattered it around the island. You'll need it. Crimson Acid will trade you blood crystals for secrets. If you want a cold, refreshing beer on a hot day, it'll cost you. Is it just me, or are the vending machines here a bit expensive?
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
What would you know? You're from another planet. Hey, I'm just making conversation. Catch you later. What a weird character. Like, both in design and temperament and personality and everything. Alright, so I guess we just explore now. I guess now it's open. I've already got 2 blood crystals, so we got that going for us. But yeah, I suppose now we just explore and see what we can get into. Why are you so weirdly positioned? It's like not symmetrical. I thought there was something weird with that. I see another blood crystal up there. Not sure how I'd get to it though. What are you?
Relic obtained.
20th island sequence. The mountain collapses. Why? How? It was supposed to be perfect. Interesting. So the 20th island sequence failed because a mountain fell? That's weird. Alright. Oh yeah, we can't... Or, wait, what was that? I pressed LB, I thought that was sprint.
I presume.
Was that just a triggered cutscene that I just happened to be like seconds from entering? Where did you come from? Where does anyone come from?
That's strange.
Who are you?
My new name is One Last Kiss.
Kiss? Who's getting the kiss? Who deserves my last kiss? What kind of kiss is it?
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Is it a kiss of love, tender and sweet, or a kiss of death, dripping with poison and hate? When you look around this island, what do you see? Unknowable secrets. Always on the edge of my vision, rarely allowing me to focus on them.
This island is a thousand little tragedies waiting to be discovered.
I know where one is. When things die, where do they go? Do you think I am dead? If I am, where would I be?
I don't like this.
You want me to find your resting place, the Syndicate Graveyard? This little game better lead to something. I hope so too, investigator. New note added. Okay, so yeah, that was me sprinting, and then I was like right at the cutscene. And she just happened to pop up. I thought I pressed something and it summoned the character, basically. I was very confused for a second. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
A music file added. Midori Eyes. The woman at the cocktail bar, I remember her a lifetime ago, or was it another timeline? I should have made a different choice. Alright. Well, I can't help but notice that there's one of you chilling over here, so give me that. Alrighty. Excuse me, was that something I can go to down there? Can I walk all the way in there? No, doesn't really seem like there's much in there. Alright, well what's this over here? This like weird monument. I'm confused by this thing and what its purpose is. It seems like the music's kind of dying down over here. Okay, now it's coming back. Yeah, there it is. It's back. Here's a save phone. Okay. Boom. I guess.
Game saved.
Unlock one black, spend one blood crystal to unlock fast travel to this point? Interesting. I'm not sure which ones I want to unlock fast travel for, or not yet. I probably want to carefully choose which ones I want to unlock that for. Well, there's something in here. A couple of things, actually. There's a broken necklace with an order form. It's for Akiko. She asked K.HX to fix her necklace. Akiko's necklace. Maybe this puts her at the scene of the crime? Case file work has not been carried out for 3 million. Yeah, please read the following information. All obtained evidence is stored in Starlight. Case files are open automatically as you find evidence. Starlight will link each piece of evidence to the relevant suspect in each case file. Starlight will also update evidence as new facts are discovered. Starlight is limited to tracking and categorization. The investigator must use their intuition and reasoning to define the truths. Since this is the first piece of evidence you have acquired, Starlight will now display how the evidence is categorized. This is the only time this flow will be displayed. If you wish to see this flow every time you acquire evidence, please enable the evidence flow in the options menu. K.HX is the Syndicate's master craftsman and designer of the second holy seal that protects the council. He hasn't been seen for a number of days. And Grand Marshal Akiko's necklace found in... It's broken. It was found along with an order form for repair. Okay. Alrighty. So we can look at each suspect. Lydia and Sam Daybreak, Henry Division, The Witness to the End, Yuri Knight. Crimes. K.H. is missing, the crime to end all crimes. Last night the council were murdered as they birthed the next island through meditation. Was the power play or killing for kicks? Who did it and why? K.HX is missing. K.HX is the Syndicate's master craftsman. He hasn't been seen for a number of days. And unsorted evidence. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we got something else here too. This is exciting. There's an unsent letter to Crimson.
Sure.
K.HX is accusing her of using him to get the secret of the second holy seal. Was Crimson in a relationship with K.HX? He says the key is missing and says he's going to tell Montserrat that Crimson took it. Letter to Crimson. Why does Crimson want the key to the second holy seal? Indeed. Whoop. Why does he? Find your truth inside the trials. The fourth holy seal is a mystery. How was the final barrier for the council penthouse breached? Oh, I'm overwhelmed currently. Oh, this is a lot of notes. I'm just gonna look at case files. Okay, so that's part of the K.HX's missing one. Unsent lender to Crimson. K.HX is accusing her of using him to find the secret of the second holy seal. The key is missing, and he's going to tell Montserrat that Crimson took it. Okay, I feel like I should probably take these a crime at a time, basically. Otherwise, I'll just get confused. Find a winning ring, pull on a can of Dead Nebula's new acid favorite premium beer, and win a worship date with your favorite idol. I'm guessing that's you? I hear a bunch of stuff in the other room too. What is this?
That's weird.
K.HX certainly seem to have an obsession with Crimson. There's posters everywhere. Okay. So Crimson and K.HX did have some sort of relationship. K.HX's diary. There's a lot of notes here. A lot of scrawl and technical drawings. They're interspersed with ramblings about ascending to heaven. He seemed to think he was chosen by the gods. He talks about Crimson being his queen in the astral heaven. Okay. What was going on between them? So it sounds like K.HX was obsessed with Crimson? Potentially. Yeah, so we got 3 things on Crimson. It seems K.HX was obsessed with Crimson. Posters around adorned his otherwise sparse workshop. An unsent letter to Crimson HK is accusing her of using him to find the secret of the second holy seal. The key is missing, and he's going to tell Montserrat that Crimson took it. Long rambling diary of an obsessive. K.HX believed that with Perfect 25, the Syndicate would ascend to heaven with the gods. A target of his obsession seemed to be Crimson. He references her being his queen in the astral heavens. So yes, he was very, very obsessed. Got it. Here's something. This tuft of hair is coarse like an animal's.
The hell?
Nani the hell? Hang on, is this goat hair? It's the same color as Crimson's head. Tuft of goat hair. There's no sign of a struggle or fighting. There's no blood. If something happened to K.HX here, was it cleaned up? Okay, so that's a new file for us to look at. Yeah, we're getting a lot on, Crimson here. Session... there we go. Coarse animal hair. It looks like goat hair. It's the same color as Crimson Acid's hair. All these JoJo posing characters. It's super fun. The game is super interesting so far, both from design point and just how we're going to be playing it and everything. Because Danganronpa's pretty linear. It doesn't like just drop you in and say, hey, solve the murder. Like, things happen at a very linear kind of pace, and you go from one murder to another, not just jump in and it's like, no, solve everything all at once. So that's super interesting.
Plus crystal obtained.
Thank you kindly. Got another one of those bad boys. So can I just walk anywhere? I can. I can. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, no way. Really? Just over here was something? Okay, I should really be paying attention to my environment then.
I don't like this.
Drag marks leading off the edge of the cliff.
Got it.
They lead away from K.HX's workshop. Okay. Suspicious. Drag marks, huh? Can we see anything down there? Oh, well, I feel like I should jump down there because there's... yeah. And also, yeah, we don't take fall damage, so... let's go ahead and grab that. There's another blood crystal up there, but I'd have to go back up there to grab it. Oh wait, what is this? Isn't a blood crystal? The Way of Blood Bar. 25th Island sequence. What? The night is so wonderful on Paradise. It's my favorite time. The air dances. On the tip of my tongue, the taste of 1,000 possibilities. The whiskey tastes better in the late hours. You're right. Whiskey was made for the night. The closer to midnight, the better. Weird.
Relic obtained.
A work of stultifying incompetence that hates its drinkers. Whiskey. And it said that was the 25th sequence? So is that in the future? Okay. Weird. I mean, I have to assume it would need to be in the future, right? Just go ahead and fall down. Oh! More. Okay. Way of the Blood Bar. 25th, yeah. So this must be the perfect world? Well, they're certainly not in heaven. Sometimes the moon smiles at me. Drink your whiskey. I can feel the one in the golden city on the dark side of the grinning moon. I've told you before, don't talk about him, not on this island sequence. Do not invite disaster. But, drink your whiskey. Him. Do not talk about him. Is that a potential... bourbon with a taste of chocolate and hazelnut. A nice whiskey to have with friends. Do keep in mind that your friends are all being monitored. Oh wow, we have a flashlight too. I didn't... that's what that little icon down there in the bottom is? Huh. And I noticed it says him. Does that potentially give us a gender for the character that did this? Maybe? Didn't add it as a note though. Investigate scene. This is K.HX.
Ooh, the investigator
Was.
is here.
Is.
Got it.
Never been a fan of
The
metaphysicality.
investigator is here.
I sometimes drank with him. He was quite reserved, but opened up after a beer. Intense guy, focused, obsessive. What is the body telling me? Initializing vision engine.
Scene investigation.
Okay. Investigate the hands. Death grip fist. K.HX's fist is gripping something tightly. It's an ornate ring with the deep blue sapphire set into it. Why was K.HX gripping this so tightly when he died? Does this belong to the attacker? Maybe he tried to propose to Crimson? I'm just kind of spitballing here. But maybe Crimson said no. And That's why he's gripping this ring. K.HX suffered a massive blow to the head. There's blood everywhere and it looks like the skull is cracked. He was struck once and for his sake I hope he died immediately. Victims of attacks from the front often know the attacker, so it was probably one of the syndicate. Victims of attacks from the front often know the attacker, so it's probably one of the syndicate. Yeah. Crimson's certainly looking suspicious now.
I don't like this.
I assumed he was dragged here and dumped off the edge of the cliff. This is a secluded
What
spot.
the hell?
There's a ring in his death-gripped fist. Why was he holding this when he died? Is this a message? It's a gaudy ring with a bright sapphire inset. Rest in peace, K.HX. I'll find out what happened to you. So that's... we found out, yeah, he didn't disappear, he was murdered. And a lot of signs are pointing to you. Unknown suspects. Ornate ring. A gaudy ring with a blue sapphire. Why was he clutching this so dearly when he died? Is this related to the attacker? Drag marks that led from K.HX's workshop to the cliff edge. There aren't any footprints. Hard to say how many people were involved. Weren't any footprints, but were there hoof prints? Now I'm just getting crazy. Alright, but there's things to think about. K.HX's body is at the bottom of the cliff. There's a load of evidence in K.HX's workshop related to Crimson. Did she drag and dump the body? Okay, I'm into this. I've never actually played like one of these types of games myself, whether it's like Phoenix Wright or Danganronpa. I don't think 999 is particularly an investigation game. I've never really played them. But it is fun to be playing one of these instead of watching an LP of it. Because I've always just watched Danganronpa. I've only seen like 1 and 2. So... yeah, crow, I hear you. I think that's crow noises. No, I don't... no, that's the one that makes a bunch of noise in the morning. I don't exactly know what it is. Alright. Alright, I'm getting a lot of blood crystals, so maybe we should just go ahead and unlock fast travel, but what if we found, like, secrets and stuff off the beaten path over here? Like, wouldn't I want to explore some of these areas just in case? Also, what the hell is this? It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. Bloodlet and donate a crystal? Yes? May the silent goat walk with me. Oh, jeez. Lost Pain carving. A carving about the god Lost Pain. Escaped to the moon's dark side. Has been leeching power from the core of the moon, worshipped by the moon cult. He will drain the moon dry to regain his power. Desires to scorch the earth clean in his revenge. Is that what the character in that cutscene was talking about then? Because they mentioned the moon... they see them on the moon and the dark side or something like that. Evil drain... yeah. And they also said he. Like, they referred to he, so... that could be what that character's talking about? You know, I'm gonna start taking some notes of my own here for the ones that they don't take there. I just want to make sure I remember that for the future, in case that does come up in some important way. I imagine it would log everything that's super important in my Starlight, but I don't know, I want to keep that in mind between sessions. So that if I pick up on anything else that points towards that, I can recall it. A common game among children is Celestial Thrones. Stones are arranged on a grid and players take turn moving them to capture the opponent's stone and stacking them. Okay, so checkers? Basically. Okay, blood crystals seem to be all over the place if I explore, so maybe I should be unlocking those fast travel points whenever I see them. They don't seem to be nearly as rare as I assumed they were going to be. Alright, well we're at the beach now, it seems. Hello, beach. Anything hiding back here? Hello. Hello. Come on, there's gotta be something hiding back here, right? No, I guess this is just a place you get down to normally. There's a blood crystal up there. Can I get to that? Come on. Yep, just Skyrim your way up this geometry. Do it. Nope. I don't think... Unless I jump here? No. Yeah, because I don't think I can get up on that geometry. It's too, like, jagged and weird. Oh, I'm so close. Yeah, I don't think I can get that one. Not from where I'm at least. It's probably... It might be one you have to fall down to. We've already seen that they have some of those. So that could be the case. Alright, anything suspicious hiding over here besides a lot of beer cans and I'm assuming bottles? Or I'm assuming they're beer bottles is what I mean. I can clearly see that they're just bottles, but I assume they are beer bottles. There's a lot of them. Alright, there doesn't seem to be much going on at the beach. Oh, hey Shinji. You're hanging out here. Do you think whoever did the murder is evil? They have to be, right? Murder is evil and so on.
Test me.
Evil is a worthless trait cowards assign to people they wish didn't exist. It's a hand wave. By not examining why we think of them as evil, we learn less about ourselves and our society. Fair. The Syndicate is trying to resurrect a race of alien gods that enslaved man and fought millennia-long wars. I don't think you should be spouting off about evil. I agree. You know what, Shinji? I agree with you. That's a surprise. I had some time to think in the Idle Lands. Oh man, I love it when people lose their faith. Have a good one, you heathen. And screw faith. I'm not about that. Ooh, hello. Just hanging out in an inner tube. And yeah, especially why would I be down with people that are wanting to resurrect some kind of alien gods that apparently enslaved humanity and stuff? Like, that sounds like a horrible idea. Maybe that's why someone in the Syndicate sabotaged this whole thing. Ooh, hello. You're something. I don't think you're, like, a clue, but... The lines stop and stop. Stop and start. Geometric. Crisscrossing the air, but not everywhere. I had a visit from the marshals. They're on to me. I bet it was the guy next door. All he does is feed the fish and gossip. Get a life. I move my mic down a little bit. There we go. Time of day just changed? Does this have a time of day system? It'd be interesting if so. Vending machine? Drinks cost blood crystals. Should I use this machine? They said that offered hints. I don't really feel like I need any yet, per se. Let's examine this. This is the boarding point for boat trips that go around the island. The sign says the boat rides were shut down by Yuri Knight a few days ago.
The investigator is here.
There's no reason given. I wonder why. Why would he shut them down early? Boat ride shut down. Okay. We can save right here. The beach... I don't really think I want to unlock this fast travel spot. I think we'll hold off on that.
Game saved.
There we go. Oop, didn't mean to crouch. Alright, let's go investigate the other side of the beach that I purposely ignored over here. There's not very many characters around here, but at least we found Shinji and got a little conversation with him. And we're finding a lot of blood crystals that I can use to unlock fast travel. Like, and the reason I'm not unlocking the fast travel location down there is because there's one up there. And I feel like it'd be better just to get that one, because that's pretty close to the beach too. Hi? How do you do? It happened right here, can you believe it? Believe what? A horror, a waking horror, this island, it's a carnival of nightmares. It has its charms. You're insane, all of you, insane! You're lucky, you weren't got by him. By who? The vampire, that horror, the vampire horror. A vampire killed you? On this beach, a nighttime stroll resulted in gross murder. Question. Investigate. When was this? What is time on these islands? No one cared, no one believes in vampires, it happened. I can't leave this place until I know there's evidence.
To investigate this.
Finding evidence is what I do. The horror. Okay, so we got a new thing from that. Is that a unsorted evidence? Yeah. More unsorted evidence here. The ornate ring and the drag marks. Yeah. Let's go ahead and unping all of these things. Boat ride shut down. Alright, and notes. Yeah, let's go ahead and get all those notifications away. Alright. Well, we found the horrified ghost and got a new piece of evidence from them. For something I'm not even totally sure what it's about. But hey, we did it! Haha! Wonder if there's a map of the yeah, there is. Okay, that's what I needed to know. You are here at the beach. Dead zone. Henry allowed demons to flood into this area. Demons rot the fabric of the world. The area was sealed off to prevent the corruption spreading. There's the gates. Okay. Alright, well at least we have a map so we can make sure we explore everything. And jump up here. Hello. There's another blood crystal over here. Yeah, these things are just all over the place. I should unlock the fast travel points just most of the times I see them. At least when they're in a good spot. Alright. It's traditional, yep. May the silent goat walk with me. Alright, we get something for it. Carving detailing the god Endless Moon. The goat woman settled in France and defended the country from dire rose, imprisoned in the underground palace in France during the Great Betrayal. Interesting. I mean, I feel like I should donate to those, like, basically every time I see them. Yeah, this looks like a good spot to go ahead and end things off here. We made a little bit of progress, talked to some characters, find out some stuff about K.HX, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Paradise Killer, and I will see you next time.